Hi, and thank you for joining us. The Trump administration is planning to drop its controversial nearly $1.8 billion so-called anti-weaponization fund. A federal judge last week temporarily barred the DOJ from distributing any money from the fund, which was set up as part of a settlement between President Trump and the IRS. The fund was designed to award those who claim the government, including under the Biden administration, was weaponized against them. The announcement of the fund sparked backlash from both Democrats and Republicans. It faced heavy scrutiny over concerns money could go toward January 6th rioters. CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cortez joins me now. So, Nancy, why are they now deciding to drop it?
Well, they were under an incredible amount of pressure, Lindsay, both legal pressure, but more importantly, political pressure. In fact, the president just met with House Speaker Mike Johnson today, who was kind of carrying water on the behalf of Republicans on Capitol Hill, primarily Senate Republicans, who were so troubled by this $1.8 billion fund, what it was going to be used for, who would get payouts, who was eligible, who wasn't eligible, that they were holding up a key piece of legislation, and that was going to continue to be a problem for the president. And so we were able to confirm through sources something that had first been reported by Axios, which is that the administration plans to scrap the fund. And the Department of Justice had been working on ways to kind of address the concerns that Senate Republicans have. Remember that these are the same Senate Republicans who felt that their lives were in danger 5 years ago when January 6th took place. They saw the rioters break into the Capitol. They had to shelter in place, and they were very troubled by the notion that perhaps those were the types of people who would be able to apply for compensation from this fund, and they weren't getting any reassurances from the Department of Justice that that would not happen.
Is this the end of it? Because I know that a couple of judges had more questions about not only the fund, but this lawsuit. Do you expect that now that the fund is being dropped, that this will be the last of those cases?
Not necessarily, and it may not be the last of the political fight either, Lindsay. In fact, just today, even after we learned that the administration was likely backing off of its plans for this fund, you still had Senate Republicans, including the Senate Republican leader, John Thune, saying maybe the best thing here would be for the White House to provide assurances that they're not going to try to resurrect the fund in the future. And Democrats went a step further than that. They're still pushing for legislation that would block the administration from ever being able to bring this back up. They've been calling it, of course, a political slush fund. So I don't think that the political fight is over until and unless you get assurances from the president himself that he is not going to try to reinstate this fund in the future.
Nancy Cortez, thank you so much.
You're welcome.